SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody. It's time for another track by track donated by my buddy Jackson Rawding, who has donated before. He's a great guy. Love you, bro. And I also want to shout out, give a little love to Eric, who donated for me to do 6 a.m. I know nothing about 6 a.m. I did see him live. I remember they had a song called Life is Beautiful or something like that. So I'm going to have to study those albums. Be patient. I promise I'll have it up before the end of the month. Richard, you know who you are, man. He gave me such a great donation and he didn't even ask for anything. So, wow, what a great... Thank you so much, Richard. And Jason, I've been listening to Pet Sounds a lot. I think I'm almost ready to do it. It'll be up hopefully next week. I think I'll be doing it this week. He wants me to do Pet Sounds versus Sgt. Pepper. I know Sgt. Pepper well. I didn't really know Pet Sounds, but some of the songs that came on when I was studying, I was like, oh, I know that song. But anyway, this is what Jason wants, Jackson wants me to do. He wants me to put ManOwaR, Kings of Metal, against Painkiller. Which album do I like more? Well, not the popular one that most people will say. I love Painkiller. I don't know if you guys heard my thoughts on Painkiller. I think it's a great album, but it's not really a Judas Priest album to me. It's just too one-dimensional. Where Judas Priest, I like how they do the... But it's still a great album nonetheless. But, you know, and I know a lot of people cite this as their favorite Judas Priest album. I don't blame you. It's a great album. But to me, I like my Priest. Oh, and this has 9 tracks, and this has 10 tracks. But what I'm going to do is that the CD for this album brought 10 tracks, a bonus track. This has 10 tracks, and I'm going to use this to read the songs because it's really hard to read it on this vinyl, even though this vinyl is awesome. But the text is like pretty much invisible. Alright, so let's start this, okay? I already know track 1 is going to be a pain in the ass. It's so hard to pick between Wheels of Fire versus Painkiller, because they're both so fucking good. It's almost worthy for me to flip a coin, but no, I'm not. My pick, I'm not going to regret it. Fuck it. They're both great, but if I had to pick one, I'm going with Painkiller. But it's so close. Painkiller gets the first one. Alright. Wait, hold on. I didn't write anything down here yet. Painkiller 1, ManOwaR 0. Then we got, well, let me grab the CDs here. Hell Patrol versus Kings of Metal. Huh. The Hell Patrol's awesome. You know, I got to see them play that. You know, I saw the Painkiller tour, and they didn't play Hell Patrol. Then when I saw the British Steel anniversary at the Hard Rock in Hollywood, which was filmed, you can see it all over YouTube, and it was released on the British Steel 30th anniversary, I guess, CD. And I have the DVD. That was such a good show. And they played Hell Patrol that night, which was awesome. I'm going with Kings of Metal, though. As much as I love Hell Patrol, other bands play. I love the little bombs during the song. It's just so good. What you call cheese out there, I call awesome. The Kings of Metal coming to town. Half the roof fell down. I have no shame in saying I am a ManOwarrior. Sound cheesy to you? Who cares? Alright, then we got Heart of Steel. Great, mellow, instrumental awesomeness versus... Is it All Guns Blazing? I'm pretty sure that's the 3rd track. Man, I just might as well say it. Other than, there's one song on Painkiller that I don't really hate, but I'm like, eh. And there's a song on here that I'm kind of like, eh. But other than that, I like every song on here. And I'm going to go with All Guns Blazing. Twisting the strangle grip won't give no mercy. I remember the first time I heard Painkiller. Well, actually the video for Painkiller, I was like, holy fuck, this new Priest owns. And then the first time hearing it, when I heard All Guns Blazing for the first time, I was like, holy shit. So I'm going to have to give that one a Priest, man. All Guns Blazing is probably my second favorite track on Painkiller. My favorite track on Painkiller is hands down the title track. The song just owns hardly, badly. Sting of the Bumblebee versus Leather Rebel. Again, I love them both. I'm going to go with Leather Rebel. I guess because, I don't know, I think a little bit of the guitar solo during Sting of the Bumblebee is a little too long-winded. But, man, Joey DeMaio is killing it on the bass on that song. But I got to give it to Leather Rebel. Alright, then we got The Crown and the Ring. That song rules. I absolutely love that song. So mellow, it's kind of like a classical piece. And Eric Adams, man. I gotta say, Eric Adams is one of the greatest metal singers. In my opinion, probably the most underrated metal singer ever. Eric Adams is amazing, and you can hear it on Crown and the Ring, how amazing this man's voice is. Alright, Crown of the Ring versus Metal Meltdown. When I remember the first time I heard Metal Meltdown, I was like, God, this sounds like Halloween. Not that that's a bad thing. I love Halloween. Metal Meltdown's a great song. But you know what, man? I'm going with the little mellow, beautiful classical piece called The Crown and the Ring. Laminate of the Kings. I'm giving that one. Oh, so this is a pretty good battle here. We're done with side 1. And ManOwaR got 2. Painkiller got 3. Kind of close. Let's see how it does on side 2. Okay, side 2 starts with Kingdom Come versus Nightcrawler. I know which one I'm going to pick. I will say, man, Kingdom Come, I think they should have released a video for that. It's catchy. It's awesome. I absolutely love that song. It's so ManOwaR, but it's got these hooks to it that I don't think they didn't release a video for this album, did they? They should have, and it should have been either Kingdom Come or Wheels of Steel. But my pick is Nightcrawler. You know, carrying on the tradition of the Sentinel, the Sinner, you know, the mythological creatures that Rob Halford would invent. And boy, Nightcrawler is a badass song. Love the hell out of that one. And as much as I love Kingdom Come, I'm giving that one to Priest. Uh-oh, Priest is in the lead. Double the score. 2-4. All right, then we got, is it Hail and Kill on the CD? No, it's not. It's Pleasure Slave, which is the one song that I'm kind of like, eh. I think it's a little too, even for me, it's a little too hokey. And I like hokey. Versus Between the Hammer and the Anvil. That one definitely gets it. That song rules. Oh man, Priest, I guess, got this. 5-3. Hey, you never know. I think there's enough for it to tie, right? Then we got Hail, Hail, Hail and Kill. Love that one. Versus Touch of Evil. The one song I don't think it's a bad song, but it's the one song on Painkiller I'm like, nah. I know you're trying to be a little Zeppelin-y, and that's the only song on Painkiller that kind of strays a little bit, but not enough. Not kind of like, you know, Solar Angels or The Rage. You know, those songs like really stray, you know. That's what I love about Priest album. I can go down the line of every Priest album that has a song or 2 or 3 that makes the album go like this, like a roller coaster. So, Touch of Evil is the one that does it. Like, I think the song on this album that kind of strays, but it doesn't stray much. It kind of still stays on the path. So another one for ManOwaR. So now that makes it 5-3. All right, then we got A Warrior's Prayer versus Battle Hymns. Now that, yeah, but you know, I forgot about Warrior's Prayer. That's kind of, it's a spoken word thing, you know, with little sound effects in the background. It's cool. It's a nice little, you know, vibe piece with, you know, grandfather, tell me a story. But it's not a song. Battle Hymns too, it's just a short little instrumental thing. So, which one will I go for? I don't think either one of them is a song. You know what? I'm going to go with A Warrior's Prayer. Fuck it. I think it's more entertaining to my ears than Battle Hymns. Let me put it that way. Alright. So it's 4-5. Okay, now we come to the last track. Ooh. Just realized something. The next track will determine who will either win or if it will be tied. And you know what? I already know, because I already know in my noggin what's the last two songs. It is Blood of the Kings versus One Shot at Freedom. I mean, One Shot at Glory, right? Yeah, One Shot at Glory. I know which one's going to win. I know which one I like, you know, and I like One Shot at Glory, but not even half as much as Blood of the Kings. Blood of the Kings is amazing. I love the little references of past albums and song titles, and it's fucking awesome. So that means it's a tie. It is a tie. They both got 5. That was great. I thought Priest was going to take this. They were doing really good. But what do you all think? If you are fans of ManOwaR, I would love for you to tell me what you think of both these albums. Because if you don't like ManOwaR, your opinion don't matter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you again, Jackson, for donating. If you want to donate for me to do a track by track, there's a PayPal below. I'm not going to tell you how much you should pay, but you know, you figure out the price yourself. If you only send $1 or $2, I'm going to send it right back. Come on, don't be a cheapskate. But again, thank you thank you, Jackson, so much for donating, and everybody that has donated so far. Y'all fucking rule. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and click the little bell there. Right on, man. Stay metal and SHMACKEMAGOB. This video has been brought to you by Miami Metal Merchant. For your metal needs at competitive prices, visit MiamiMetalMerchant.com. Tell them Dr. Fuck sent you.